So for today, I'm actually going to the Museum of Fine Arts and I'm gonna look at an exhibit by Frida Kahlo. She's a huge inspiration for me, and I haven't seen an exhibit from this really iconic artist, so I'm really excited. Also, this is my first time going to a museum by myself. I've always gone with like friends most of the time, or at my job too, my previous job. So we'll see. I'm really loving just exploring on my own. I've never got a chance to really do that, and I think it's about, self-love and things like that. We are here. There's Frida.
Bien à suivre, vraiment bien, j'ai vraiment adoré.
It's been a while since my trip to the Museum of Fine Arts. I was supposed to kind of share my thoughts right after I went, and I just got caught up because there's a lot going on in terms of finishing stuff for grad school plans, and then I'm also preparing this really big trip and vacation with my friends to Taiwan and Korea, so I've been just preoccupied with that. I'm gonna be filming my thoughts right now. I think it's been like a week, 2 weeks since I went on my, mini little adventure to the Museum of Fine Arts. So I'm just gonna do the reflection a little bit later than what I had wanted. So I grew up in Boston, and I did grow up going to the Museum of Fine Arts on field trips as a child, and I didn't really think much of it growing up. I mean, I love the arts, but I felt like I couldn't really identify with the artwork in the museum. And it's only been recent that I've actually find myself going to a lot of their more recent exhibits. The last exhibit that I actually went to at the MFA Boston was the Murakami exhibit. I've been such a huge fan of his artwork. His artwork actually inspired me growing up when I was doing art for my art school. So to be able to see the paintings in real life was really amazing. The last visit to the MFA, I went with a friend who was visiting in town. It's free every Wednesdays, and they do have some free days on special holidays like MLK Day. There's like the Lunar New Year one, which I brought my friend to see, and it was really packed that day too. I've always went, through school, through my job as a youth worker, and also with friends too. I have never gone to a museum by myself, and I haven't actually explored or really gone to a lot of places by myself in Boston. I just been on a go, 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 and I haven't really taken time to just slow down and just be by myself and just be happy and enjoying the experience, just being with me, being my whole self. Last time when my friend came to visit and we both went to see the Lunar New Year celebration, we saw that they were advertising for the Frida Kahlo exhibit that was coming, and she had just missed it by like I think a week. She had to go because she's also traveling too, and I I almost afterwards I kind of forgot about it, and then I was on my Instagram and I've been seeing it popping up, and I was just also in a artist block. Creatively, I've been kind of yeah, creatively I haven't it hasn't been flowing for me for a while now, and I just wanted to, you know, do something that's outside of my norm and just get some inspiration. It's only been recent that I've been really looking into Frida Kahlo and just her legacy and just how iconic she is. And yeah, I wanted to go and check it out. Before going in, I knew I would, yeah, I already knew which kind of paintings I would see. I learned a lot more, and it was actually a better experience than what I had anticipated. I learned a lot about her and just how inspiring she is. She just uses her art, she uses whatever resources despite kind of a lot of barriers she was experiencing, whether that's political, social, even someone with a disability. Um, she didn't let that kind of block her creative her creativity. She used painting, she used fashion, she used photography, self portraits to kind of help kind of message uh, you know, these messages about equality and equity, and that's the work that I wanted to do. Recently I've actually been doing similar things, not exactly the same because we're totally different generations. She was totally way ahead of her time, and you know, lately I've been doing similar things. I've been really tapping into fashion lately. I've been tapping into going back into painting. I've been drawing. I've been using you know, whatever art materials I have uh, that's been kind of collecting dust, and it just kind of reaffirms to me that I'm doing the right thing. I'm doing, um, yeah, I'm doing what I'm meant to do, what I've been put on this earth to do. And going to that exhibit, you know, I didn't expect for seeing the exhibit and having that affirm me so much, and it really did. And I'm really glad I went, and I'm really glad I went by myself because I've been on this journey of like self-love too, and this exhibit really helped me kind of deeply reflect on my journey and myself too. So I would say this exhibit is really great if you're in Boston, or you know, you're visiting Boston. I would encourage you to really see this exhibit. It's one of those exhibits that are really, really interesting and really inspiring. And yeah, and you know, you don't have to go by yourself, but I think if you are in a place where you need to build kind of your self love and need to take some time to reflect, I really, really encourage going to the Museum of Fine Arts by yourself, or other museums too. There's the Institute of Contemporary Art in Boston too. That's also free, and there's also, you know, a bunch of free art events that are around Boston as well if you just Google them. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna do more of these solo kind of um, solo exploration, more so in Boston. And you know, I was born and raised here, and it's really sad that there's a lot of things that I have not even done. And but I guess that's kind of like uh it's kind of normal, I guess, because I guess if you're kind of born and raised here, you kind of just view Boston as your home, you know, a place where you just uh, do your thing and then go home, you have a place to sleep, and then do it all over again. But I think now that I'm taking time off and taking time to myself, I am really gonna take advantage of being a tourist even in my own home. So yeah, if you have ideas on what I should do next, let me know. Um, some things I have on my bucket list of things I want to do. I wanted to do some yoga slash stretching by the Charles River. There's a really nice place to do that. So that's gonna be in one of the vlogs that I'll do. I also want to do some solo mini hiking trips in Boston. Surprisingly, there are hiking trails around here, and I've been to one as a youth growing up, but you know, hiking in nature hasn't really been a thing for me and a lot of students in Boston. So I'm gonna do more research and look into that more. So keep a lookout for that too. If if you like more videos like these, please subscribe, and thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you and bye bye.